Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and I would like to welcome you to another episode of A.V.A. Wednesday. In today's video, I will teach you how to create your very own vision board, your very own effective vision board, should I say. A vision board is a tool that I've used in my personal and professional life to really help me attract all the things that I wanted. I believe that it's a tool that will help you on your journey to making your dreams become a reality, to success, to however you want to say it or call it. I really think that it's something that can help you. So today's video is going to be a tutorial about how to create your very own personalized vision board, basically. So the first time that I heard about a vision board, I remember many years ago, I was pretty skeptical to the idea that you get a board, you put images on that board, and that all of a sudden, magically, it just so happens that all of the things that are on that board will manifest in your life and will start to be part of your life. I really thought that that was kind of impossible. And then I started to really study the law of attraction. I started to hear more and more people talk about the vision board and about how great it is and how it works. And I said, you know what, let me give it a try. Let me try this and let's see how it goes. You know, I have nothing to lose. So I did, I tried, and I created my very own vision board many years ago. I remember when I created my vision board, I had it hanging in my bedroom at the time. And the first thing that I would see in the morning when waking up was the vision board. And the first thing that I would see at night when going to bed and going to sleep was the vision board. I was very surprised about how quickly things started to manifest in my life. It was really, really surprising to me. I would say months later, a lot of the things that were on that board started to be really part of my life. One of the things that was most surprising, and I actually shared this story in my book, Beyond Beauty, and if you have the book, you probably already read about the story. It's basically that I remember on that board, I had a lot of images and pictures about things that I wanted in my career and my finances and things like that. I remember there was a little place when I was creating the board where there was nothing, you know, it was like an empty space. So I was going through a magazine and then I found a little image saying, will return on top, and it was a little clock. At the time I was going through a heartbreak and a breakup, and like a lot of young girls, you know, when they go through heartbreaks, we wish inside of us that he's gonna come back and he's gonna regret and that he's gonna, you know, come begging us to give him another chance, basically. So I wanted that, you know, I wanted him to come back. So I took the image, I cut it up, put it on my vision board. A few months later, after, you know, I created the vision board and I put it on the wall, next thing you know, he did came back. The person did came back in my life, but at the time I was like, it's too late now and all of that. And I remember probably a few days after he came back in my life, I was looking at the vision board. It was at night and I was about to fall asleep, and I was just staring at the vision board, and I look at the clock, and the little arrows, you know, on a clock that were pointing, there were two, were pointing to 6 and to 10. And it was the 10th day of the 6th month of that year, so of June. So it was very, very surprising. A lot of people will say that it's just happened like that, that, you know, it's just like that, you know, that it happened. They will not think that it has anything to do with the vision board. They just think that it's a coincidence. Well, however you want to call it, I just think that somehow it had something to do with the vision board and that the image was there. Now, I'm not saying that if you cut a picture of a clock and about the time that it shows on the clock, that if you put on your vision board, automatically that's what's going to happen in your life. You know, I know a lot of women are going to start doing that now, think that that's going to happen. But I'm not saying that. It's not necessarily going to happen like that, but I'm just saying that I really think that the vision board works one way or another. A lot of the things that you're going to have on a vision board, if you create one, of course, will manifest in your life in one way or another, of course. Now, the first thing that you're going to need if you want to create your own vision board is obviously a board. So you just need a regular board. Make sure you purchase a big board so that you have enough space, you know, to put all the things that you want. The second thing that you will need is a lot of pictures. So you can go through magazines, you can go on the internet, print pictures of the things that you want to attract in your life. It can be materialistic things, or it can be more, let's say, spiritual images. It can be places where you want to visit around the world. Anything really. Even people that you want to attract, that you want them to be part of, like your dream connections, let's say. And finally, the other thing that you will need is obviously a pair of scissors and glue. That's very obvious, right? Now, I'm going to share with you all my vision board for now that I actually started creating. I'm not done yet. I will be done probably around the end of this week, so I will post a picture on my Instagram, so make sure you follow me on the Instagram to look at the final product. So here is the beginning of my vision board and how it's starting to look. So I'm going to go through a few things on the vision board and explain to you the meaning behind them and why they are on the vision board. So the first thing that you have to know when it comes to creating your very own personalized vision board is that you have to be very precise. So make sure that the images that you put are not vague. You know, if you want a house, make sure that you put the image of the house that you want. I remember in my first vision board, the one that I was talking about before, on that vision board, I have an image of the condo where I live today. And at the time when I put that image on my vision board, I had no way of me purchasing that condo. You know, I didn't have the financial ability to purchase that place. It was under construction at the time, but I put it on my vision board and I somehow attracted it in my life. It doesn't mean that I was sitting around just waiting for it to be part of my life. It took a lot of hard work, of course, but I put it on my vision board. So make sure you're very precise. Here, I have a condo. It's the exact place that I want to have. I have a passion for a lot of things, and one of them happens to be real estate. And I do love pretty things and luxurious things and places. I have to admit it, it's my guilty pleasure. So this place is a very gorgeous place that is actually being built. And I will probably, before the end of this week, before I finish creating the vision board, I will actually go on their website and look at the units and print the exact plan of the exact unit that I want to purchase. So that's how precise you really have to be when it comes to your vision board. The second thing that you have to remember, as I was saying before, make sure you put images of the things that you want, but make sure that you are part of the vision, that you are in the vision. So put pictures of yourself being in that vision and being part of that vision. And make sure, of course, you put pictures of yourself happy, right? Don't put pictures of yourself crying or fighting unless your goal is to be a professional boxer or something. But make sure you put pictures of yourself being happy and feeling good, so that when you look at your vision of the future, you see yourself in the vision and you see yourself feeling good and feeling happy. So here I have 2 pictures of myself. I have more and I will put them you know, in other places in the vision board. After that, the third thing that you have to remember is that you have to believe in the vision. So a lot of people will create a vision board. They're going to put a $1 trillion house, a yacht, a private plane on the board, and they're broke, you know, and they're in debt and they have no money. They, you know, they have a minimum wage paying job. Now, I'm not saying that you're never going to have those things. Absolutely not, because everything is possible. But when you're going to look at your vision board, look at all those things and look at your current reality, you're not going to believe that it's possible. Your subconscious mind is not going to believe it. It's going to look at it and it's going to say, that's impossible. You're not going to have that in your life. So you have to make sure that whatever you have on your board is something that you believe in, that every time you look at your board, you say, you know what, I can do those things, I can have those things in my life. Because if you believe in it, that's how you're really gonna attract it. So the 3 main things when it comes to creating a vision board is, first, you have to be precise, okay, so don't be vague when it comes to putting the images on your board. Second thing, be part of the vision, so be in the vision. And the third thing is you have to make sure that you believe in that vision, that whatever you see on your vision board, you say, you know what, I can do this, I can have this in my life. So make sure that you do all those things, and that's when you're really going to have an effective vision board, that you're going to have created an effective vision board. Another thing that is also important when it comes to vision boards is that a lot of people are going to put things, materialistic things, houses, cars, money, and all of that, and it's, of course, it's things that we all want. But I believe that it's very important to also put things that are not as materialistic to that. Like, for example, for me, this year, and well, actually last year, I started to really go organic. Everything that I eat now is organic. I don't eat fast food. I don't eat none of that. I'm trying to stop completely coffee and even alcohol. I don't want any of that to be in my body, part of my life. So I have here a little section for my organic things, you know, for the organic stuff, like eating healthy, organic. Here it says eco-friendly. I also started to reconnect, if we can say like that, with nature. I remember when I was a little girl, I used to be very nature girl. I used to like, you know, running outside, going in the forest, and just really be connected with nature. And then when I started to be a teenager, my early 20s, I was more of like, nature, you know, I don't like insects and bugs and all of that. But recently I started to really reconnect with nature, and I really enjoy and love nature, and I love gardening and all of that. Growing my own, you know, fruits and vegetables. So that's something that is also part of the vision board, you know, so it's not just materialistic things, there's a lot of other things. I also make sure that I always put nice little quotes on my vision board. Like here it says, it's okay for me to have everything that I want. Way too often we believe that we are limited to have, if we have love, we don't have money. If we have money, we don't have love. But it's not true. We can have it all. Here it says feel good. There's other French quotes. Here it says merci, which means thank you. Just to remember to always be grateful. So that's really how you create your own vision board. 3 main things. Make sure that you're part of the vision. Make sure that your vision is precise. And make sure that you believe in the vision. And then you will have a very effective vision board. Like I said, around the end of this week, I will post a picture of my vision board, the final product result, on my Instagram, Alexandra_A.V.A. Also, post pictures of your vision boards and tag me in the pictures. I would love to see them on Instagram, Twitter, even post them on my Facebook wall. I would absolutely love to look at your vision boards, and we can all share vision boards. So that's really about it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Like if you did, comment below and let me know if you want me to do other kinds of tutorials with other tools like that I use in my personal and professional life. And don't forget to subscribe, of course, for new videos every single week, every single Wednesday. So I hope that you all have a very nice week. My name is Alexandra Villarroel Abrego, and we will see each other next Wednesday. Bye-bye.